Ah, damn it. Well, that ruined the intro, didn't it? Oh, look at those cute little fellows. Ah, sorry, I just smacked my hand and my controller on my table. Anyway, ooh, that hurts. Welcome to Pokemon Stadium. I had an itch to play a Pokemon game, and I've never actually played the Stadium games, 1 or 2. I know about them a little bit. Um, Technically, I'm gonna have to work out what my controller's mapped to. Because from what I remember... Okay, I'm just remembering what my controller and how that controller there looks and the configuration of sort. Okay, and I'm getting it. But yeah, I have no real clue about what's in this game, apart from what I've looked up. I'm assuming you fight Pokemon. You know, big clever, aren't I? But yeah, we've technically played something similar with Colosseum. Like, I think I've said in an earlier stream, like, you've got Pokemon Stadium 1, Pokemon Stadium 2, and then technically, because it goes with the generations, you have Colosseum and XD, which, well, I don't know about XD, but obviously with Colosseum, technically, it's technically a bit like Pokemon Stadium 3, because you do have a stadium where you can battle, like you can battle the AI, you can battle other friends. There's no cups, but, oh well, apart from obviously something like the Mount Battle 100, if you want to count that. Technically, it is a Pokemon Stadium 3, and then I have the game, the Gen 4 game, which is Pokemon Battle Revolution, which is basically goes back to this sort of concept where you have a bunch of different stuff to do, and you just battle. I have to remember how to actually move across. Okay, now we have a couple things. I know nothing about this, because I am completely... I don't know. We're done in terms of my knowledge is... I've spent all my knowledge. But I've heard we should go to Gym Leader Castle first. So let's read the rules. Open to all Pokemon. Enter with 6 Pokemon. Choose 3 out of the 6. No level restrictions. Opponents Pokemon levels. No 2 Pokemon sleep or frozen. No self-destruct. Move with the last Pokemon. So I can't draw, essentially, is what you're saying. Register Pokemon. I don't know about this. Can you actually register Pokemon from, say, like a Game Boy game? From, like, the original, you know, red, blue, yellow, green? So you know, this game was before my time. Like I've said, as a kid, I grew up with the handheld games and Fire Red and Leaf Green and Ruby Sapphire, and then, you know, I couldn't really afford my first console until we got a Wii, so... My brother got the console and he had an Xbox, so... I missed out on, like, the N64, the GameCube. Okay, and guess we're starting at Brock. I'll have to do it with rentals. Okay, and train a bug boy, train a lad, train a junior. I'm starting to feel like Brock doesn't treat his students right. Yeah, I don't have any registered Pokemon, unfortunately. So can I have a look at what the moves are? Now, I know, in general, that the Pokemon that have better stat lines have lesser move pools. For instance, you've probably got, see, Fire Spin and Fly with Charizard. Then you've got stuff like, that's got Flamethrower. You know, you got Hydro... Oh, yeah, he has Hydro Pump. Let me guess, he has Surf. What does he have? Surf again? Yeah. So it's about trying to find Pokemon that are actually somewhat decent in terms of level or in terms of evolution, but also have a move pool that I can match. If it was fundable, I'd take it, but I ain't taking any funders. Also, I have to remember how to play Gen 1 because it's gonna happen. You can bet your, you know, bottom dollar on it. We are gonna have some mistakes today based on me forgetting game knowledge that would happen in later generations because I grew up with Gen 3. I've played Gen 1 once or twice all the way through in my time. Once was just a standard playthrough, other one was messing around with glitches like stuff like Missing Now because I got bored. So now we just have to find... Oh yeah, I should say that is a thing as well. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Special is a thing now. It's not special defense and special attack, it's special. That's interesting. I could just put out I could just go with all the broken Pokemon that I know of in Generation 1. So like Alakazam, top of the list. You know, because Psychic types busted in the original games. But we do need some stuff for Brock, so that's why I was looking at water types. Vaporeon. That's not bad. Just looking at the... I'm trying to think of decent water types we can use. Like, so I'm thinking of all my game knowledge now. And being like, okay, and we can use this character. But this move wasn't available yet, so... What do we do? It's not bad for Executor. Forgive me if I'm going to pick some Pokemon who are not that good. But I'm genuinely just looking at what we can get away with. Just looking at all the water types, see if there's anything decent we can use. It's not got Hydro Pump. I don't mind using Pokemon like that. It's just the fact I'm like, is there a Pokemon that doesn't have a bad water move that I can use? Ooh. Starmie, hello there. Maybe I can redeem you for what I did in the Emerald Run. Just about what I can get away with. I think I might go with Vaporeon. I mean, it's got decent ice move, decent water, decent special. It's got defense buffing, and it's got quick attack. I think that'd be one. And then... I know I'm pretty sure we can change, but I'd like to do it with the same 6 if possible. So, who else? Maybe your special's awful. I think we have to put in Alakazam for obvious reasons, don't we? The guy's busted. Chuck in Gengar because a lot of people have normal moves and Ghost doesn't really have a... They don't really have a problem with Ghost types in this gen. Go with something like... Well, we're going to face Brock, so let's chuck in like 3 grass types. And then 3 psychic types, so... Who do we want? Do we want the boy? I was thinking my boy, Venusaur. I just want to go for something. I'm just looking at the stat lines. It's so weird having special as a 1 stat. Maybe we go with something like Executor. Let's go with Executor. I really like Executor's Alolan form. I remember being unpopular in school because of that. I don't know why, I just like it. Yes, it's goofy, but it's I kind of like it. Okay, and then try and find a fire type with not hopefully that has flamethrower or not fire blast or fire spin. On accuracy and power, on the best of both worlds. Magmar, how are you looking, buddy? You know what, Magmar, you might be on the team because of that. So I know Flareon's more of a physical attacker, and obviously you've got busted moves. Could have my boy. There's no... Oh yeah, I forget, the only dragon type move in this game, there are no dragon type moves apart from Dragon Rage, which is a set amount. So technically there are no dragon type, you know, moves you can actually use. Okay, and one more. Who's going in? Wish you had Recover Starmie, you'd be brilliant. I also have to remember about speed, because if it's the same as Gen 1, isn't speed linked to getting crits? Really? A Machamp with Fire Blast? Alright. Interesting choice. just in case. Let's go with something like a... Cloister, why not? Get in there, buddy. I've tried my best to use try and upscale some of the stuff, but if it looks the way it does, it's because it is unfortunately just the way it is. Okay, now let's show off the power. Okay, and I'm gonna go Magma, Alakazam, and since a lot of these have normal type moves, maybe. Nah, let's go for Vaporeon just for the flying type.
We bring you this battle live from Gym Leader Castle. How will our
Oh damn, Magmar's looking interesting. Beedrill looks fairly okay actually. Okay. Guess we're gonna go for a standard Fire Punch.
Oh, Fire Punch! Whoa, looks like a bad Pokémon choice.
I expect the first few to be easy to make me feel better.
This is a wild one from the word go. Oh, it's Metapod.
Oh damn. Wait, what are the names? Metapi?
How will the type difference affect battle?
How will it? I'm gonna show you. He's gonna harden and I'm gonna punch this thing in the face.
There it goes. No, this Pokémon looks wrong.
Actually, I was gonna say, because of the actual move, the move problem, like, I don't know if all Pokemon have, you know, they have their own move pools, because, you know, I didn't even know that Machamp could learn Fire Blast.
That's a good hit.
But can Metapod actually learn other moves, barring the three it can originally remember, like Tackle, String Shot, and Harden? Is there a fourth move that it gets? Weedly. Oh, cute little Weedle. Oh, that is not a nice close-up on Magmar.
Battle has become one-sided. How's that? Super effective.
I guess the one thing is, if these because they're all the rental Pokemon, probably have the same moves. You only have to program really for 4 attacks and then them getting hit.
And there goes the battle.
God, I remember as a child when someone told me that Magmar's got a butt for a head and then not being able to unsee that for ages. Yeah, let's keep going. We'll see how far we can get. Okay, Bulby, Oddie, Ekans, Parasy, Zubat, Gloomy. They really did put effort into these names, didn't they? Well, Magmar first. Actually, no, you know what? No. Let's show off the Alakazam. Then put Magmar on reserve. And toss in a... Let's go with Vaporeon, I don't know.
Here's the second adversary. The challenger needs to stay calm to earn victory.
Yeah, Alakazam looks fairly okay. Same as Oddish.
Here's the first move. Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokémon choice.
I remember in just being able in Generation 1 2, there's a lot of problems with Psychic types because there's not really a weakness. So I think there is no Dark type. You have no, there are no real good bug moves. Same with Ghost. Like, I don't... Is Shadow Ball in Generation 1? I don't believe so. Anyway, even if it is, it's physical, and I believe only certain Pokemon can learn it in Generation 1.
What will the next Pokemon be?
Is it no Shadow Ball's in Generation 2? So I think the only Ghost move you had in Generation 1, if I'm not mistaken,
How will the type
is
differ from
Nightshade
next
and
time?
Lick for damage dealing. Oh no! It's a Paras, everyone's worst move. Or worst enemy.
What now?
The Pokemon who becomes a literal zombie when it evolves.
Fair hit. There's the attack.
Here we go.
Super effective. What a furious battle.
Really?
They go into battle poses.
Look at those smooth eyes right there on Paras.
A savage hit.
Yeah, Leech Life is another move you could use. I don't even think Mega Horn was a thing in this at this time.
Effective hit.
So I don't
Number one is conceding an
like even
ace.
something like you know even something like
What's this?
you know Nidoking, which is a disadvantage to Alakazam.
There, it's a hit.
It's poison type and it gets Mega Horn.
It's down.
Yeah, again, Generation 2. They really had to solve a
There's
lot of
difference in the
problems with
number of reserve Pokemon.
Generation 2, didn't they, in terms of rebalancing the game.
Oh, it's Egan.
Ekans? Ekans?
The remaining
I
Pokemon count
I always called it
is 3 to
Ekans because
1.
the anime. Have I been wrong this whole time?
One-sided.
Wait, why does Alakazam have Dig? I just noticed that.
How's that? That's the weak spot.
You know that physical powerhouse, Alakazam?
Down. That didn't take much. And there goes the battle.
Alakazam just looks permanently pissed there. Two down, two to go. I'm coming for you, Brock. Okay, well, may as well use Executor, show off the different looks. And then go Cloyster.
It's the gym's third opponent. The gym leader is waiting right after this.
Geosta. Damn, I didn't look at the name convention on these guys. I should have done. To be fair, for a sprite, Geodude's is actually pretty on point. Like, there's not much I can say about it. Like, it looks like the Pokemon that I imagined from the anime.
Taken down on the word go.
Can't knock Geodude.
We might be in for a one-sided affair.
Like, it's been that one-sided affair for the, you know, most of the time here.
Oh, it's Farfetch.
Oh, okay, Farfetch. Okay.
This is a fight between two different types of Pokemon.
Is it really? Let's see Cloyster.
They go into battle poses. Here's a Pokemon chain. Oh, it's Cloyster.
A clam. Interesting choice.
Oh, toxic. The move failed to click.
And a waste of a term.
Pokemon swap changed the flow of
I don't know why it tickles me. It just Cloyster's like closed smile.
face each other.
I know it usually has that,
Perfect game.
but it's just the look of it. And it's something to like. It just tickles me because of the look it has.
Flew up into the sky.
Oh no!
What a furious battle.
What do I have? I could boom for the meme. Do I know how to play Pokemon Stadium against a friend? This is like no, because I never played Stadium as a kid. Spike Cannon, Aurora Beam, Clamp. I just want to go through the normal game though on my own. I guess it doesn't matter because we're probably going first anyway. I just want to see the animations.
Target.
Well, thank you, Berlin Myth.
What's that? Nail the weak spot. Neither one is conceding an inch.
I think I will now.
They strike fighting poses.
Give him the clam.
Slam that. A decent
Oh,
hit.
he survives on one.
It can't make a
Same to you,
move.
Berlin. Same to you. Have a nice
The
day.
intense battle continues.
Well, since I want to keep my
Still continues.
100%,
There's the attack.
I don't really want to boom.
Oh! Is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokémon. Oh, it's Dog Trio. The remaining Pokémon
I'm just
count is
like
3
looking
to
at some of the
1.
textures on
The
these,
battle has become one-sided.
and I don't know why I find them mildly amusing.
They go into battle poses.
Oh, it's mimicking.
It's mimicking the opponent.
Wait, doesn't that waste a turn?
Aurora Beam. Ground zero.
I'll take a crit. I'll definitely kill. Doug Trio is frail.
Ah, take it down with one hit. And there goes the battle.
We could go gym lead, or we could go by every 2 gym leaders. We could do a cup, because I know there's cups in the stadium that we have to meet. I don't know how long each tournament takes, but we can figure that out. Okay, Brock, get ready, boy. Okay, we gotta start with Vaporeon, don't we? For the obvious. Oh, I like how they put Vulpix in. That's a nice touch. Let's go with the obvious, don't I? Yeah, to be fair, I don't mind them putting in Pokemon that Brock would have.
How will the challenger battle Brock's rock-hard team?
I used to love Onyx in the anime. There's this lumbering behemoth of a rock snake. And then playing the game, I'm ultimately disappointed when it's terrible.
Strike fighting poses.
Or is it Gen 1 bind? Wait, is bind like the way I think it is? Similar to rap in these games? God, that animation's...
It
Bene.
can't make a move. Are they testing each other's strength?
No, I'm currently getting wrapped. Or binded.
The attack is still continuing. It's a light hit.
Yes, this is a good thing for all you people who like Vaporeon. She's bound. She's tied up.
Now, the attack still going on. There's a little.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, when I think of Onyx binding someone, I don't think of it like that. I think of it more as he wraps himself around, like, you know, you're in a bind, rather than you are bound together with whatever spit Onyx chucks out of its mouth.
A light hit. The intense battle continues.
But yeah, this is just one of the things of Gen 1 where instead of
The command
moves like bind and wrap were not, you know, like a move with an additional effect every other turn. In Generation 1, they were more moves like this where it completely shuts down your opponent. So I think in my run, didn't I believe I used... I've not played on the channel, this is just talking about when I did it. When I've played through Red and Blue. I played Dragonite with Wrap purposely because it was a strong monster with Wrap, and it basically, you can, as long as you have something quick with one of those moves, you can Wrap, basically stop your opponent from playing the game.
What will the next Pokemon be?
Nothing good.
Oh, it's Kabuto.
Oh look, my least favorite fossil from Generation 1.
3-2.
And this was before Lord Helix and everything. I liked Dominite before it was cool.
Battle poses. What's that? What's this? What's the weak spot?
Fair enough.
What a furious battle!
See Aurora Beam. Oh, Aura Beam, sorry. Aurora Beam? I always get mixed up.
Yeah, it's a hit.
I can never spell it as well.
Is it down
Like when I'm
now?
looking up moves for Nuzlocke, Aurora Beam does come up a little bit, or more frequently than you'd think. And I always forget, I always can't spell it.
Oh, it's Graveler.
Again, Graveler's sprite, you know?
Remaining Pokemon
Between,
counting
like,
3 to 1.
I'm comparing these to,
One-sided.
to like what they were on the GameCube for when we were playing Coliseum and going through the Mount Battle 100. These sprites, some of these sprites look, you know,
Super effective.
good, but to be fair, I have upscaled them, but I did the same in Coliseum, so
One-hit wonder.
there's not that much between them where I'm like,
That's it. Stay clear.
thank you. Okay, so I think you've received the key from Brock's and opened Misty's tower. Okay, so now we're on to Misty. Fisher, Trainer Junior. They really couldn't be bothered giving them names. There's the trainers, they don't care. They're useless. Yeah, I want to have a look at Metapod. Yeah, only tackle String Shot. That one obviously we faced had Harden. That's a bit disappointing. You'd think they'd at least give them Harden. Give them a chance, wouldn't you? Just give them all the available moves they can have. Like, what does Magikarp have in this game? Where is it? Where's Magikarp? You know what? After all this time, I still can't remember where Pokemon are in the decks. He had a Splash and Tackle. Like, I could probably name every single Pokemon here just by going off of where I like the way I probably end up going off naming the original 151 is probably by going off Solar Beam's 2 turns. It does have that though. It does have that going for it. We'll take Ivysaur. We like Ivysaur. What about Magneton? My little free metal balls of fun, who technically aren't metal yet because they don't have a steel type. I'll have Thunder. Can I have an electric type with Thunderbolt, please? How about you, Electabuzz? Thunder Punch? Yeah, you're going in. Jolteon's Thunder. Jolteon's got such a diverse move pool, you don't realize it. Like Pin Missile, I'm thinking of Gen 3 because that's when I remember using it. You know, it has the electric moves, but it also gets Double Kick, Pin Missile. You can learn Bite, which is pretty good for a special Pokemon in Generation 3. You know, moves like Toxic. I think it gets a fair amount of coverage. It's just not in terms of power quality. It's not brilliant. What about Zapdos? What do you have? Well, and Cypher. I just want to try and show off as many Pokemon as I can, but I'm trying not to use the same Pokemon twice over. Victory Bell, Mega Drain, Acid, Toxic, Rat. What about Vileplume? Petal Dance, I can work with that. And then we're dealing with water types, aren't we? So... Jesus, that's a gamble, isn't it? Thunder Wave and Thunder and Mega Kick. I don't know what we can go with. Let's chuck in Victory Bell. Chuck in one Thunder user. Go with Electrode. And... I don't know. I don't know what Misty could have. What are Misty's other Pokemon in the anime? She doesn't get Togepi yet, so... Starmie... Basically all water types, like Staryu, Psyduck. Don't really have anything for the psychic types, do we? Again, we'll chuck in Gengar. We didn't see Gengar last time. See what I mean? Was it Nightshade and Lick, I said? The two ghost moves that they're in this generation? None of them have them. So I guess we're sort of screwed when it comes to psychic types. Just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. We'll take Dodrio, why not? We like Dodrio. I like Dodrio. I don't understand how it can fly, but... You know, that's a story for another day. Sorry about that. Water went down the wrong hole. Give me a moment. Woo! God, I almost choked myself. Okay, let's go with Electabuzz, Vileplume, Ivysaur. I'm okay. I'm not dying.
Here's the first opponent of this gym series. A decisive victory is expected.
Squirtish. Uh-oh. Is it just me or Squirtle's head looks a little off there? I don't know why.
Oh, Thunderfuck! Mighty blow from the word go. Taken down on the word go.
I'm sorry, little one. It was something I was looking at the other day when I was like scrolling through Twitter, and it was like showing off how or what, like, you know, original ideas. So showing how they sort of merged the idea of what, like, Wartortle and what that evolution could be. And then the Blastoise land showing like a pre-evolution. And I actually prefer the, like, if they got rid of Wartortle and put the Blastoise, and went with the, like, this de-evolved Blastoise. I see if I can find it. It was on Twitter yesterday, and I just couldn't. There was a lot of, because there was a lot of really cool designs that they really left on the cutting room floor. I really liked.
How's that? Super effective. Oh, is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokémon.
Because originally I think Blastoise was meant to be a two-stage Pokemon. Where it was, okay, Poliwag. I'm still... One of the things that always killed me about... I used to really like Poliwag as a Pokemon. Until I realized that the pink thing is its mouth. And I thought it was its nose. I'd never realized the hole on it because of the...
Wow, that's an effective hit.
Yeah, I never realized the hole... I never realized the hole on it until like Generation 6, where it started moving. It moved a lot, and I was like, what the hell's that? And I'm like, oh, it's its mouth. What? So I thought it was just a cute little nose, you know, like a little, like, you know, like a bit of a clown nose, something like that. And that, because, you know, with Poliwhirl and Poliwrath, they don't have that. They don't have a mouth. They have the little circle thing in the middle, and I thought that was technically their mouth. I'll see if I can get up that baby Blastoise. Or you can just look it up. I'll try and see if I can get it up while we're doing this. CC, Pid, Volt, Dig, Kata, and Jig. That is a name for the ages. What do I want to go for here, huh? There's a bit of variation. I'm thinking... I'm thinking... Dodrio first. Electabuzz on back. and in the case of an emergency, all my grass types are poison. That was I should have looked at what Parasect was got. Know what Parasect has. We'll go with Vile Plume. I'll see if I can get this picture up now, baby.
How will the gym's second opponent conduct battle? We'll need
Of
a
the baby
strong
Blastoise.
effort to win.
Don't get me wrong, for all I know, this could be complete and utter conjecture. It's just something I saw on Twitter, but I thought if it's true, I thought it was really interesting. Because I like looking at old Pokemon. Can't get this
Here's
up.
the first move. A savage hit.
Okay, Seadra. See if I can get it up now.
The smoke screen went up.
And
Accuracy
sorry about that. But, you know, I'll just shift this to the side for now. I can center it up later. Yeah, this little dude. I saw him, thought he was pretty interesting. How we doing? Could put Reflect while we're at it. Yeah, but I thought, if you look at this dude looks more like a mid-evolution between Blastoise and Squirtle. I mean, the ears are a bit weird in terms of, you know, Squirtle goes from no ears to ears. But this would probably be a better middle ground than Wartortle. But yeah, I even like the little bubble that comes out of its back. I'm shocked they didn't go for this instead of Wartortle, or they didn't go for this as a middle evolution instead of Wartortle, and in favor of Wartortle, because I think this looks really cool.
What's that? Severe hit.
Let me just center that back up for you guys.
What's this?
There we go. No harm, no foul.
Speed is down.
Well, there's a load of old Pokemon. If you can, there's a guy I follow called Dr. Lava, and so you can look him up for yourself if you wanna check that out. It's just a guy I look at and look at the just a lot of he just has a lot of different knowledge about old Pokemon games, like how Squirtle's like end sprite looked a lot different. Like it looked a lot more. Also, Blastoise looked a lot different. Oh, it actually got me. I didn't realize. I apologize. Not paying attention.
Strike fighting poses. Oh, it's Electabuzz. It has to make up for lost ground. How will the type difference affect that?
Like, I can understand what they were going for, because that one I just showed you was meant to be the original stage for the Pokemon, with Blastoise being an evolution.
That's the weak spot. Oh!
And then it's going to be a two-stager. Probably, you know, subbing out for something like Slowpoke or Psyduck, something like that. But obviously they had two turtle Pokemon. Or Tortoise, I guess.
It's Kadabra.
Hi. I need to beat you with Electabuzz, otherwise we could have a problem.
Types of Pokemon.
I'm trying to think, do I go for the Thunder Wave first, or just go for the Raw Power? I'm an idiot, I'm gonna go for the Thunder Wave.
Now. Hit you, Thunder Wave. Oops, it's paralyzed.
Oh no, Kinesis.
Accuracy took a hit. The intense battle continues.
Okay. Now go for the Thunder Punch.
Are issued. Ah!
Yeah, I just really like
A
the
decent hit.
idea for that little Blastoise thing. If that had been the middle evolution, maybe they made it a bit
What
bigger.
now?
I actually would have preferred it to go from that to Squirtle to that to Blastoise, because Wartortle I always found was a bit weird.
Battle.
You know, in terms of middle stage, it's got that. I know I see it bandied around a lot. Middle stage syndrome, where a Pokemon its design sometimes looks a bit meh.
It's paralyzed.
Yeah.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
Like, Wait, hang on. Well, Seismic Toss will only do the set amount of 50, so... Let's go for a Thunder Punch and hope for a crit.
Face each other. Savage attack. Oh, it's another miss. It's taking a quick rest. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Are they really? I'm trying to think, do I switch? Because I've missed twice now.
They strike fighting poses.
Thunder Punch is a 100 accuracy move, right? I'm not... You know...
Wow. There, it's a hit.
I'm not forgetting that.
It's fast asleep.
Oh yeah, another thing in these games is sleep. When you do wake up, it counts as a turn. You do not get to move when you wake up.
There it goes. Oops, that's a miss. It woke up.
Confusion.
The intense battle continues.
Go for the Thunder Wave.
And our issue.
I'm gonna have a look at Thunderbolt. Oh, sorry, Thunder.
What's that? The move failed to click.
Thunder Punch. I'm sure it was a
What
100%
now?
accuracy move.
Good hit. What a furious battle.
Or just go straight for the damage.
They go into battle poses. What's this? Oops, it's paralyzed.
Yeah, 100% accuracy.
It's paralyzed on the spot. Neither one is conceding an inch. Combatants face each other.
Come on. This is for keep selectables.
Nail the weak spot.
That'll do. Cheating, I say.
It's taking a quick rest. Fireworks are flying in this battle. They strike fighting poses.
Enjoying the amount of dialogue. I'm actually shocked at how much dialogue they've got in terms of what happens in the battle.
It's fast asleep. The heated battle rages on. Now,
I know you're probably thinking, why don't I go for the Flash and equal the playing field? I don't care enough.
the
If I lose, I
intense battle
lose.
continues.
Not really paying attention, just doing this for a bit of fun.
Commands are issued. There it goes. There, it's a hit. What now?
Confusion. My dad?
What's the weak spot?
Yeah.
It's finally taken down.
It's alright, I think Vile Plume will kill, right?
There's only one Pokemon left in reserve. They go into battle poses.
Problem is, it's quicker as well,
Oh, it's
so I'm probably gonna get killed. That's what I mean, the special fit.
It's one Pokemon against two now.
My problem was probably the fact of forgetting
Combatants face each other.
the fact of how powerful the special stat is, combined with confusion, not putting enough physical moves in there.
Blast attack. Powerful strike. It goes down after a good fire. Both combatants are down to their last Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Jigglypuff.
Ah, it's Jiggles. It puts me to sleep now with Sing, I'm dead.
There's just one Pokemon aside now.
Ah well, gotta go for the Petal Dance, haven't I?
Down to the wire. There's the attack. A savage hit.
Oh, it's going for the accuracy debuff. No!
He took a hit. What a furious battle.
Well, I'm locked in anyway.
They strike fighting poses. It's thrashing about. Battle there. Oops,
Yep.
that's a miss.
That's what I thought would happen.
What's this? Hit the weak spot.
And he gets a crit as well.
Neither one is conceding an ace.
I need this to hit. This is for all. This is for all the.
You can do now.
It's for all the.
Damage attack. Oh,
Yep.
attack
I knew when the flash was gonna hit. I knew it.
body slam.
I knew I was gonna lose on the back of that.
Oh, is it down and out?
Yeah. I always wonder why they do that with Vileplume, like it sinks itself into the ground.
There goes the battle.
I've got screwed over by accuracy dropping. It's almost why it's, it's almost why they technically sort of ban stuff like that, like evasiveness. Re-enter. I can win this. Yeah, go with the same team, I'm not bothered. Let's do it again, but we can win. Do need to have spite. But yeah, Kadabra's just a problem. Let's go for a different team this time. Let's go for Victory Bell, Ivysaur, and Electrode.
Here's the first opponent
I just like
of
talking
this
about old
gym
Pokemon.
series. A decisive
Yeah, I'll try and pull up
victory is expected.
the Ivysaur. Oh, not Ivysaur, the Wartortle line. Yeah, Gen 1 does work with glue and duct tape. It's just I forget all the time about little things like for the physical and special split. We are very fortunate to be in these times where we didn't have to face this type of Pokemon. Like I consider myself very fortunate that I grew up in around Gen 3. So when I grew up, I never have to deal with the physical and special split. Also not with the physical and special split, with the ability to moves were special. What the special attack and special defense was split is what I meant to say. Because I like that happening. I can just imagine my brain exploding if I go from Gen 2 as a kid and then Generation 3 comes out and I have to basically rework my brain. Yeah, Gen 4's the physical special split. I meant the special attack, special defense. Sorry. Because I'm multitasking looking for a decent picture of this Wartortle, Wartortle evolution that was meant to be, or we'd consider it Blastoise. But it technically, they combined the two things together. Yeah, Generation 2 was the special defense, special attack split. It's just I'm just saying I grew up with Generation 3, so it had already been well instantiated when it had happened. When it was made. But Generation 2's got a lot of issues with it as well. Yeah, no, got a decent picture of that now.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
While we're waiting, I'll show off the Wartortle evolution. Just let me push this across to the side so I can show a bit of, so I can have a bit of space. Oh no, the cart.
They go into battle poses. What's the point of splashing?
Okay, and I think this is the right one, is it? Nope, that's the wrong one. Hang on. There we go, you can see it now. This is originally what was meant to be the final evolution of the Squirtle line.
And there goes the battle.
And I just think it's very interesting because it's actually quite, it looks interesting. I personally like. I know there's people online saying like, why wasn't this like the middle sprite instead of, or why wasn't this like an actual Pokemon? And you think about it, that when you have two, like, say you have two Pokemon like this, you've got this, and then you've got the you've got this little dude as well to deal with. Like, you can understand why they put both of them together, especially with Blastoise looking as cool as Blastoise does. Like, you can see these two Pokemon. You can see where they blended them together. Like, you can see the parts of Wartortle, which was meant to be, obviously... It was meant to go Squirtle, Wartortle, and then the thing on the image on the top. And then it was meant to be, like, Blastoise. Oh, sorry, it was meant to be this little dude, whose name I don't know. And then Blastoise being the final evolution. So Blastoise was meant to be a 2-stager. The Squirtle line was still going to be a 3. Okay, and this time, let's actually focus. And not suck. Let's go for Electabuzz starting, Dodrio, and Electrode. But yeah, I would have preferred if it had gone to... Instead of Wartortle, because the ears make no sense, neither does the tail. If it had been this little dude on the bottom, instead, it had been what's his name instead? Like, that little dude on the bottom would be the middle stage for Blastoise. I know. You gotta respect the names for the enemies that they have. Yeah, if we'd had like this fella as the middle stage for Squirtle, I'd have been a lot happier because it's actually a good thing for little for going into Blastoise. Like a middle stage between Squirtle's a normal turtle, goes into like this angry turtle that shoots little bubbles out of its back, and it has a snot bubble, which is like, you know, I'm a sucker for cute stuff like that. Okay, and this time I've got a plan, and it's called using the exact same strategy that he did. Because if I know one thing about Pokemon games, it's they really don't like to swap out. Go for a Thunder Punch.
Combatants face each other. Ah! Goodness! What now?
Yes, I do choose to use the move, the disgraceful move. But yeah, I love looking at like loads of like cut content from Generation 1 where you see like a lot of the early character designs. I'm thinking, do I do the stupid thing right now? Which is, well, it's not stupid, but it's just to get Kadabra out of the way.
Here's a Pokémon thing. Oh, it's Electro.
Yep, you can confusion me.
What's that?
I think I'm faster.
There, it's a hit.
Yeah, I just like looking at a lot of the cut content around Pokemon, like, if you ever see early pictures of, like, Generation 3, this is just one that's coming to my mind. It's the easiest way to get rid of the Psychic types. Oh, especially Kadabra, anyway. Oh, they kept the... I wonder if they kept the model for Electrode going into the GameCube with Colosseum, because I'm pretty sure that Electrode death sprite's very similar. Go into Electabuzz.
Here's a Pokémon thing. Oh, it's Jigglypuff. The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1.
Alright, Jiggles. Well, Seismic Toss is only going to do a set amount of damage. So let's just punch it in the face.
They go into battle post.
Yeah, if you look in Gen 3, the early concept art for some of the Pokemon, one of them was like, it was a mix between, it looks like a mix between Latios and Blaziken.
What's this? Accuracy took a hit.
What is it with this guy and trying to accuracy drop me?
Battle continues.
But yeah, it's like a mix between Latios and Blaziken, and I don't know if it I don't know what if it originally was like going to be a starter or it was going to be like a legendary Pokemon, but eventually they split it apart to what ended up being Blaziken and then Latias.
There goes the battle.
I'm sure there's a picture of I'm sure it's a girl flying it, and it looks like it looks similar to Crystal, or a little because the girl has blue hair. Okay, and back to only water types. So we've not seen Ivysaur. Let's chuck out Ivysaur. That and Vile Bloom.
Here's the third trainer battle with only
How
the
far?
gym
I
leader
can't remember.
left
How far
after
were you
this.
into your Infinite Fusion
What
run?
kind of battle can we expect to see?
Well, let's hope this thing doesn't have Peck.
Now,
I can deal with Fury Attack.
here's the first move. Goodness!
Yeah, there's loads of little like cut content in terms of just
Razor leaf flurry.
looking at like weird design choices, or I think the obvious one is, or an obvious one that I remember is that happened recently or fairly recently, and I mean in terms of years, was that beta gold and silver that came out, which was like had a load of different like sprites and Pokemon where you could see like
How will the type difference affect that?
you could see so many different, like, you could see what the you could see like the starters, which were not the, I don't think any of them were the original, the actual starters in Generation 3. They're also in Generation 2 that we know about. There's just a load of stuff that I find really cool. Like I know Politoad's original sprite was basically like it went from Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and then I think it was called Poliking, or what? Well, that's why it's been dubbed anyway. Where it's like a really fat Poliwhirl with a crown on top of its head, and I think that's what they used later on with when they used using the King's Rock to evolve into Politoad.
What's this?
So I think they dragged that idea right back out. Obviously, Politoad looks a lot different to Poliwag and Poliwhirl, which I always found weird.
A decent hit. Neither one is conceding an inch.
Okay, Mega Drain. Go for the 1 HP I'm gonna get back.
Wow, Mega Drain. Yeah, it's a hit. Oh, is it
Yeah,
down and
I love just looking at old Pokemon and old sprites,
There's a difference in
and looking at
the
the
number of reserve
difference of
Pokemon.
what they tried to do and what they ended up doing. Some of them are good.
Oh, it's
Obviously, a lot of
Hollywood.
them are like, you look at the designs and they're either a bit simple,
The remaining
or they
Pokemon
just
count is
what they
3-1.
ended up with was
The battle has
better.
become one-sided.
But with that Blastoise one, I really think they dropped the ball on that, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong, Wartortle, I like.
What now?
It just makes no sense why Wartortle has a bunch of things that the other two don't. Like, doesn't Blastoise's tail go from, like, well,
There it goes.
it's rolled up with Squirtle, isn't it? Like, it has like a little coiled tail with Squirtle, and then it gets a wing, like an actual, more like a fish tail with Wartortle, and then just goes to like a standard tail by the time Blastoise comes out. Yep, I'll continue battling if my controller will let me. Yeah, I would have liked to see that little like snot bubble mid-evolution guy is the mid-evolution to be as Wartortle instead of Wartortle. I think that would have been cool. Okay, start with Electabuzz. go into Electrode. Finish with Vileplume.
This is it.
Come on, Starmie, I want you out first.
The Cerulean gym leader and the maiden of water Pokemon.
Atta girl.
Let's see what the challenger has in store for her.
Starmie quicker.
Strike fighting poses. Hit you Thunder Wave.
See, this is another thing that I forget. Where I go like, oh yeah, I can get paralyzed in Generation 1 by an electric attacks.
Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. The intense battle continues.
Well, I've got to go for it, don't I? I was thinking about paralyzing her myself, but I guess I made the right choice.
It's paralyzed on the spot.
I expected.
Neither one is conceding an inch. What's next?
The weird thing about Starmie, though, its sprite, it just looks like it's not got enough on it. Like, it looked like... And obviously the gem's the most important thing, but it just looks like there's no detail there. I'll have to check... I want to check out a bunch of those, these sprites from this to Colosseum. I want to see how much they kept. 'Cause it feels like they kept... Not the actual look of the guys, but the animations. It feels like they kept a lot of that.
What's this? Nail the weak spot. Oh, it's down. The next Pokemon is being pressed.
Well. Gotta go for the Electrode for the obvious reason of going into their last Pokemon and booming.
The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Yes, they are. Well done. Now I have to risk playing Thunders. It ain't no rain dance here, kids.
Thunder! Wow, that's an effective hit. Down! That didn't take much. There's only one Pokemon left in reserve. Oh, it's Staryu!
Ah, hello there.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1. The 10th
Do I go for the boom? I'm not gonna go for the boom yet. I'm gonna soften him up and then go for the boom.
What'll it do? There, it's
Confirm
a
the
hit.
boom.
What now? Special stat is down. What a furious battle!
Although, we do have a lot of time since quicker, and he's got no moves against us. We could just go for a Thunder.
Wow! Going down! That's it! Stage clear!
I always liked Staryu in the anime. Because I don't know, the little voice it made like a... I can't really... Just look up Staryu's like sounds in the anime. It's... I always thought it was like a really cool Pokemon. Because of how like athletic it was. And also it did have a face. Then we opened up Surge. I think we just keep going with the gym leaders, don't we? Probably. You know what? We'll see how we go. Well, since we're facing Surge, we gotta go for the obvious, don't we? Which one of you has Earthquake? Well, hello there, beautiful. Well, apart from the fact your poison type sucks, but I'll allow it. Wait, what are your stat lines? I always forget. Yeah, it'll do. Surprised Doug Trio does not have Earthquake. Graveler will be too slow. I was gonna say Golem's gonna know Dig. Onyx is just Onyx, unfortunately. Another thing that always blew my mind is Rhyhorn with the spinning horn. I did not know that. Again, because you spend so much time watching the anime, or in my case, playing the games where you have a static sprite, and you never realize that Rhyhorn's his horn actually rotates. Anyway, I don't like taking the rockin' ground types. I feel like a Sly Grass or Water move could do me in because they're not very quick. I'll take Nidoking. I'll also be taking. I'm trying to think of Pokemon we can use that'd be interesting. Yeah, let's take Machamp. Let's take. Where's Paris? Where's Parasect? I always forget what some of these are in the. You got, buddy. Yeah, why not? And then let's toss in a couple interesting ones. Let's toss in a Gengar for obvious reasons. Let's go with a. Ooh. I didn't even think about Marowak. Go with Marowak. Let's go with a. For the sake of if we need anything else, let's go for Starmie. Okay, well, I'm going to go for... trying to remember what all these guys have now. Gengar, because we've not seen it before. Parasect, and Starmie.
Here comes the first opponent.
Lapras Typhlosion's would be an interesting fusion to see. Let's bring up the calculator here. Oh, the Infinite Fusion calculator. And Slowpoke, of course. Well, go for a Thunderbolt.
Here's the first move. Mighty blow to the word go. Taken down on the word go.
Beautiful.
This is a
Well,
wild one for
with Lapras Typhlosion, that's pretty cool looking.
Oh, it's grabbing.
The other one, not so much.
This is a
But the one that looks like a essentially it looks like Godzilla because it looks like a good old weird looking dinosaur sort of thing with a volcanic eruption going on its back. Okay, and go for Thunderbolt again. Let's see with Gengar's face there.
Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. Down. That didn't take much. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Spearow.
That thing's shiny. I can't tell if it's just desaturated or shiny. Oh, because it feels like the color's just been drained out of it.
How's that? Perfect game. Gone. It's a one-hit wonder. And there goes the battle.
And there we go. We're talking about old Pokemon designs. They always want. There's one I always feel sorry for, and it's because of Have you ever seen the original sprites for Remoraid and Octillery? Like obviously the ones that didn't get put in the game. The King, go for Nidoking, because I think that's a bit too obvious. Go for Machamp, and go for Marowak. Yeah, but the original concept for Remoraid and Octillery was meant to be... Remoraid was meant to look more like a pistol, where Octillery was meant to look like a tank. You know, Octillery, artillery. PKs. Well, I'll try and see if I can find a picture of them and show you guys, but I'm pretty sure it came out with that, like I was saying, that beta version of Gold and Silver, or maybe it might have been Alpha.
Earthquake. Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokémon choice. Taken down on the word go.
But essentially, Remoraid was meant to look more like a gun, and Octillery was meant to look like a massive tank. So.
Oh, it's Magnemite. How will the type difference affect
Obviously, it makes more sense now because one's gone from a pistol. Obviously, it goes from a pistol, like a fish that looks like a pistol, to a, you know, an octopus that grows to look like a tank. Come on, do it.
Whoa, it attacked itself.
Damn, Nidoking looking vicious. Look at its eyes. Usually they have softer eyes than that. Oh, looks like it's, you know, it's pissed. Looks like it found another Pokemon with Nidoking.
Combatants face each other.
Just looking for those sprites.
There, it's a hit. There it goes. Devastating.
This will probably look awful on the YouTube video. But ah well.
There's a difference in
We're talking about Pokemon. It's better off if I show you what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's
You can understand, because I know that I am not very good at explaining.
3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Has it really?
They go into battle poses. What's that? Good hit. Uh-oh, it's confused. Neither one is conceding an inch.
I think it's this one. Yeah. I'll just move this to this side for a change.
They strike.
Just enlarge that so you fellas can see it.
What's this?
But yeah, this is originally the in the I think it was in like Space World 97, I want to say. It was a demo, and we saw a lot of old sprites or concepts for Pokemon that were going to be in the end game. But this here, you see like how Remoraid was meant to look more like a I guess going off the grill, the curbs in its top is meant to look more like a revolver. Then obviously Octillery looks more like a tank. With its mouth being the obviously whatever you want to call it. You shoot artillery out of. I actually prefer that design to what we actually got in terms of Remoraid and Octillery, because, you know, if we're going to be honest, Remoraid and Octillery, kind of basic sprites in terms of, you know, it looks like a fish and an octopus. Okay, bunch of fire types, bunch of poison types. Let's go with this. Go for... Nah, you know what? Let's go for the Machamp. Go for the Marowak. And then let's go for the Nidoking in the backup. Yeah, I obviously I think they'd probably have to... They obviously censored it because of reasons with, you know, guns in a children's game. Let me just send that to screen. There we go. Go for a dig.
They strike fighting poses.
But yeah, I think they could have gotten away with the Octillery one. I just don't think they could have gotten away with the Remoraid. I think that's why they
Awesome counter. Oh, the attack.
because the Octillery ones, it's more, it's less on the nose. It's wearing like an army hat.
What now?
Oh, that was very lucky. Must be speed tied. Oh no, he used Cower, which is why I went last. Never mind. Don't listen to me.
Perfect game. Why? Take it down with one hit. The next Pokemon is being pressed. Oh, it's a Nidoran.
But yeah, I think they could have gotten. They could have got away with Octillery. It's just the point of when you say if you got an Octillery like that, how do you make a? Oh yeah, Karate Chop's normal in this game.
Now, what's next? Hit the weak spot.
I think Karate Chop has a high crit rate as well, so don't be surprised if I get a couple of crits off it.
Oops, that's a miss. The intense battle continues.
But yeah, you have to think that when they went for Octillery, if they had and they were going to rework Remoraid. How does Remoraid work when it's not looking like a gun? They probably just made them both more generic to get away with it. But I really do like the idea of having having that as a Pokemon. I always think it looks a bit weird for how it would swim, but hey, who knows?
There's a difference in the number of
I think a lot of people would prefer Remoraid and Octillery if they looked like what they did. I think that's another one where they dropped the ball. I understand why they had to change it. Jesus, it looks like the Ponyta looks like the Doomfire. Like you know the fire out of like the fire animation out of Doom. It looks ripped right out of that. Like say that looks similar to something like on a Lost Soul.
What's next? Powerful strike.
See that belt around its waist? You can tank anything, that boy. Either big champ.
What a furious battle! They strike fighting poses.
Well, you can try and do it.
Oh, toxic! It didn't work.
Yeah, I just like talking about loads of different things that are in Pokemon.
Super effective.
Because I think they're always they're always interesting to look at sprites and see what was, if that makes sense. Because there are some really cool ideas that you just never, you know, that you never see. That just didn't end up getting made, and I think they should have done, which is a shame. Well, hey, we all make mistakes. There's always stuff left on the cutting room floor that people want. I think we'll move on to one of the different cups after this one. Just because we're halfway through and I want to show off the cups. Nidoking. Marowak. Actually, you know what? We've not used Marowak yet. Let's show off Marowak. Nidoking and... Machamp.
Here he is, Lieutenant Surge, the leader of Vermilion Gym, and the commander of Electric Pokemon.
It's not like they don't do good things as well. I know I'm crapping on a lot of their decisions to leave out stuff. Like, I do think that the actual legendary that I was talking about with there was a sort of combination that ended up being Blaziken and Latias. I actually think they look better separately than they do together. Interesting choice of first move.
We might be in for a one.
Yeah, I know I'm basically giving them criticism, but there's a lot of stuff like they do right.
Oh,
Like
Rachel.
I think they've done a great job recently, Pokemon, in the last 3 generations of, you know, trying to rejiggle Pokemon. Marowak being a great example of that with the fire type that they had. Oh, Raichu using Surf. Interesting. I know Kalos did fight a war with someone, because that was the whole point of when it was fought, and the whole point of AZ and the history behind Kalos. Okay.
They strike fighting poses.
Talking about fighting poses. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I'm not really clued in. Like I said, I still haven't played through Scarlet and Violet. I've just been very busy and don't have that much time to, or don't have that much like oomph to want to play it. I'll get round to it eventually. Like I said, recently I've been playing a lot of Ace Attorney.
It's burrowed underground. The intense battle continues.
So I want to get my money's worth before the Apollo Justice trilogy gets out. And don't worry, I'm not going to be buying it right off the bat. I'll buy it when we probably get through the Ace Attorney games, so we can play those on the channel as well. Apollo Justice is probably one of my favorite games in the series. When Phoenix goes from, I mean, it's when Phoenix goes from what I would call Phoenix in the first 3 games, where he's a bit of he's a rookie attorney and a bit of an idiot, to in Apollo Justice, he's 4D chessing people. Like in the first case, there's something he does which is very, very clever. Or in terms of he fools everybody.
Oh, the attack missed. What a furious battle.
Oh yeah, I always forget. Dig is 100 base power in these games, isn't it?
Perfect aim.
Because it went from 80 and then they nerfed it to 60. And then I think in Generation 3 or 4 they buffed it back up to 80.
That's it. Stay clear.
Yeah, in Gen 1 it's a 2-turn earthquake. Now we can get Erica's tower. But I think since we're already halfway through what I want to be, I'll try out something else for the time being. I love Generation 1's music. So interesting. What have we got, huh? Petite Cup, Poker Cup. See, Cup Tournament to the lowest level Pokemon. Strategy is key here. Ultimate Tournament, level 1 to 100 without level restrictions. Let it all hang out. What do you want to try, huh? I want to try the Petite Cup. What are the restrictions on it? Oh, no, that's saying rental. Never mind. We'll do all the rentals. Blue panel, qualifying Pokemon. Okay. So they have to... I'm assuming they're all the unevolved Pokemon I can use, right? Yeah. And they have to be under a certain height. Start with 6, choose 3 out of 6, levels 23, maximum, max height, unevolved Pokemon only, no 2 Pokemon can be asleep or frozen, Mew can't attend, get a continue for a perfect match, no self-destruct the last Pokemon. Got it. Okay, let's try and pick out 6 Pokemon we're going to use. This should be fun. Okay, first things first. I think we're going to go with Ghastly, because a lot of them have normal moves. It'd be an interesting pivot to put in there. But we can hold off for that for now. Really? You still have Thunder? Ah, okay, and let's have a look at what water types we can use. We can use Squirtle, Bubble Beam, Toxic. Yeah, Bite's a normal move because Dark didn't exist yet. Submission. Side Up, Bubble Beam, Submission, Mega Punch, Mimic. What are the stat differences between you two? Not that much. Side Up, if anything's a little better. What about something like Krabby, who's incredibly physical? Swords Dance Krabby might be an idea. Poliwag, how are you rocking, buddy? Incredibly quick, not very good special, but has some utility. Shelter? Fairly bulky. Just looking for the best moves there. We could be onto something here with Horsey. Horsey seems okay. Same with Omanyte. I might take Omanyte because of the rock. Plus, like I said before, I like my Omanyte. So, Okane. That covers water types. What moves do you have? Water, yeah. Covers water types fairly well. It's just not quick. As far as looking at that. Oh, Pokemon. Will I use it? It's just because it's bulky. Taking Horsey. It's not really that quick, but it's fairly well balanced. Probably going to be a stupid idea, but ah well. Execute. If I had a grass move, I'd be using it. Bellsprout. Oddish. I was gonna say, if you don't have Solar Beam, I'll use my boy, my favorite boy. Ralph has Fire Blast. Ponyta, what do you have? Ponyta's not even here because it's too big, too tall. Charmander, Fire Blast, Mega Punch, Rage, and Growl. Can I have a Fire type, please? that has Flamethrower. Ember. Oh, brilliant. Guess we're playing the move game then. Alright then. Well, electric types all seem to have Thunder. Do I go for a bit of bulk and go for something like Geodude? I think I am going to go with Bulbasaur. For a bit of a grass. Still need a fire. I really like a fire type. You had Spore, I was going to take you. Good job. Very usable. What about Abra? Metronome, Thunderwave, Body Slam. Psywave is one of those where it's random, right? Where you don't know what power you're going to get out of the Psychic. And it has awful accuracy to boot. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna take a Cubone. Bone Club's pretty good. It's just picking the rest of the team now. I might. It's just trying to find something that fits. So I am so tempted to go for Vulpix. Just because he knows it has a 100% accuracy move over Fire Blast. I don't think I'm going for Charmander because I can't risk Mega Punch. If I am going to go for Fire types, probably Growlithe. Or Vulpix. Growlithe obviously is a bit better. And then what are we finishing off with? There's still the Ghastly route, which is Ghastly's got great special, very quick, and knows Mega Drain and Thunder. And Confuse Ray. And Nightshade for a set amount. Who's very weak to Psychic. I'm gonna go for Ghastly. I've taught myself into it. Okay, well, Vulpix, you're up, buddy. Vulpix, Ghastly. Wait, no. Yeah, Nightshade will do. And Cubone?
Let's get underway with Pokémon.
It's just trying to find the right balance of moves we can use.
Let's see how much fight the cutest Pokémon can put up. Now,
A cute cup. Let's do this. Vulpix is one of those Pokemon you would really want in the real world, just as a pet. Vulpix is so cute.
A Sun Spore Cloud. Oops, it's paralyzed. Fireworks are flying in this battle. The combatants face each other. What now? The attack wasn't effective.
I'll take that.
Ember Shot. Smack the weak spot. Oh! Is it down and out?
I'm hoping so. Huh, Sabrina's a fairy type. I guess that sort of makes sense when you think about it. Because this is just my thing of the anime where Sabrina is like, has all these like dolls and she converts people and puts them in her dollhouse. So I could, you know, obviously going off like Valerie in Generation 6, who does something sort of similar with her gym in terms of she has a massive dollhouse with loads of loads of girls, and I can see why.
What a furious battle!
People would make that connection.
They strike fighting poses. What's this? That was weak.
Damn, getting burned by the commentator.
Paralyzed on the spot. Neither one is conceding an inch. It pumped up its special rating.
Yeah, I I tried to get Edith Finch working last night and like trying to figure out where I can why the encoder was overloading, because the game is not that. The game cannot be that powerful on medium for me to not stream it. But apparently it's a bit of a problem. I tried like changing the graphical settings, changing settings on my changing what I can with the GPU to try and see if I can get it to work that way without the encoder overloading, but it just didn't seem to want to work with me. So I think that's one of those games we'll put on the back burner for when I can upgrade the computer, which will be probably a long way off.
What now? The attack wasn't effective. It's paralyzed on
I do recommend though you actually watch or play What Remains of Edith Finch. Beautiful game, really beautiful game. Very well made.
What's next? It didn't do much damage. There it goes. Super effective. Oh, is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokémon. Oh, it's executed.
It's Egg Boy.
The remaining Pokémon.
And why is the stuff inside its head red? Is it bleeding?
They go into battle.
I thought it was like a yellow,
It's more resistant
like
to
like an actual egg. Hang on, I have to remember. X egg cute. There we go. I always have to remember how to spell that thing. Yeah, and its actual picture, it's yellow, like a yellow yolk. Why is it bleeding? That barrage. Interesting choice of an animation sound. Or interesting choice of a sound effect there. Oh, this game has different colors. I did not know that.
Savage attack. Smack the weak spot. Oh, it's down. And there goes the battle.
Did I? I didn't even remember seeing a pink Goldeen. Nice. Keep going. Damn, guys, going for the first 6 Pokemon you can find on the routes, and Ditto for some reason. Okay, poison, normal, flying. Trying to remember which one of these had a psychic move. I don't think any of them did. Okay, this could be interesting. Let's go with Voltorb. Then, actually, you know what? No. Let's go with Ghastly. Voltorb. Cubone. Nah, hang on. No. Yeah, Ghastly I'm fine with. Voltorb I think I'm fine with. You want to go Cubone though and Vulpix maybe? To balance it out? Voltorb, Vulpix.
What kind of battle can we expect to see? Begin round 2.
Okay, and let's see what Rattata can do to us. I am gonna go. Hang on. Does Nightshade hit in this generation? I believe it does, but I want to make sure. Just because we're looking at so little health. It can hit normal and psychic types. Okay, interesting. Right. Ah, sod. I'll just go for a thunder. Go for the big shot.
Fighting poses.
It's early days yet.
Vigorous attack. Oh, the attack missed. It's getting pumped up.
Oh, damn. That's some top percentage rat to play right there. Go for the thunder again.
There's the attack. Severe hit. Wow, take it down with one hit.
Yeah, you used focus energy. Focus energy. Actually, I think in this game,
Pokemon be?
the focus energy actually works the way it's supposed to, not how it works in Generation 1, where it doesn't work at all, and is actually reduces crits. I believe they changed it for this game and fixed it.
Battle is still up in the air.
So I don't believe this uses the... I believe they did sort out a bunch of problems with the game. I think they did. I might be wrong, but I think I'm right.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Ditto. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
I might be wrong though with what I might be wrong. I'm just looking it up now to see if I'm correct or not. Well, he's going to transform.
They're staring each other
What's the
down.
best Pokemon I want to transform into?
The trainer hasn't issued an order.
Go for a Confuse Ray.
Flash up Confuse Ray. It's confused. Wow, it transformed. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Okay, now he's ready.
The combatants face each other. One down. It's confused.
Oh, great. Well, here we go.
Savage attack. And the weak spot. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle. There it
Come
goes.
on.
Oops, that's a miss.
They did. I'm sure they changed focus energy though.
Whoa, it attacked itself. Neither one is conceding an inch. Nightshade. That's a good hit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they fixed focus energy for Pokemon Stadium. I'm just trying to find someone that proves my
There goes the battle.
that proves it. Yep. Yeah, focus energy also received a full rework. The new equation is base speed plus 236 over 512. For example, Nidoking will go from a 15 base critical hit rate of all the moves, making it very threatening. If it uses both focus energy and a high crit move, the crit rate caps out at 99% guaranteed. This doesn't actually help any Pokemon learn both moves. This doesn't help any Pokemon that learns both moves. Basically, they rechanged the calculation for focus energy, where now it actually does increase instead of decrease, like it does in Gen 1. Okay. Oh yeah, look, a purple Voltorb. Okay, and what are we rocking up with here? There's poison, rock, water, electric, grass. Very good, nice range here, actually, of Pokemon. I think we're going to start off with... Yeah, I did say purple Voltorb. Oh, Electrode's also purple? Interesting. Do they all have, like... I guess we're going to call it a shiny sprite. I'm just trying to think what to deal... What's the best thing to chuck in here off the bat? You know what's the annoying thing as well? I have to think of ability. I have to remember that abilities aren't a thing. So, like, the reason I pick Cubone is I'm like, it's got the best ground move, and Levitate's not a thing. So you can hit Geodude, Ghastly, Coughing, for a Bone Club, and Voltorb, and it's going to do a load of damage. So we're going with Voltorb, and then we'll base our team around that. So Shelder's probably grass and water and ice, so it's probably a water and ice move. Therefore, we go with Voltorb, and then Vulpix.
The upcoming battles look promising. We're into round 3.
Come on, Cubone, don't let me down. I wonder what happens with coughing. It's coughing so happy, and then when it becomes wheezing, it becomes so depressed.
They go into battle poses.
Show me that club.
Wow! Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Boom. Yeah, boom.
And you self-destruct. A savage hit. Wow! Going down.
Oh wait, how come he's 5 levels above me?
This is a wild one from the word go. Oh,
I like
it's
Absol. Absol's a bit of it. Obviously, it's a.
Make up for lost ground. The remaining Pokemon count is 3-2. This
Gotta go
battle
for the
is
Bone
still
Club, haven't
up
I?
in the air.
It's gonna go for the boom again, probably. If not, it sees something.
No, this Pokemon looks wrong.
Yep.
Wow, it exploded. Boom.
I like how. Have you ever seen Terminator 2? The effect on self-destruct looks like when, like, Sarah Connor's on the gate. Oh, whoopsie-daisy, hit my mic, my pop filter. But it looks like, the effect looks like when Sarah Connor's, like, on the fence. Okay, and what's the best case scenario here? How about we give you a taste of your own medicine?
Oh, it's Voltortle. Oh, it's Ghastly.
Never mind, can't give him a taste of his own medicine.
The remaining Pokemon stock is 2-1.
Okay, right.
Combatants are making sparks fly.
Well, I'm faster, so let's put him at a disadvantage. Aww. Sad Ghastly.
What now? A decent hit. Fireworks are flying in this battle. Now.
I'm bringing the thunder! Hopefully, anyway.
Here it comes! Thunder!
Yeah.
What's next? Goodness! The crowd's
What is it with some of the Pokemon in this game? They look like they're just, like, about to murder someone with ferocious intent.
How's that?
Like, just look at Voltorb's. I know Voltorb's always been an angry little bloke,
Oh!
but,
Is it down and out?
you know, this one, he looks particularly miffed.
And there goes
Look at him.
the battle!
He looks like he's got some severe anger issues that need to be solved with a counselor. Okay, in a water one, this should be fairly decent. Well, Voltorb's got to be starting first, right? Ghastly, and then... Trying to think who'd be better suited. In case we find Machop or Spearow. Go for Horsey. I guess. Mirror match. Nah. Go for Voltorb, Ghastly, Bulbasaur.
The crowd's excitement is building.
Just in case we end up on the back foot.
Round 4.
There is the obvious here, which I do, which is this.
They strike fighting poses. Oh, with a rough Pokémon change. Oh, it's Ghastly. Here's the first move. Miss the target.
Machop doesn't have red, should have red eyes. I believe it does. Yeah, I think it's just like like I said. I think like it happened with a Swellow, with not Swellow, Spearow as well. Where Spearow was Spearow looked very weird.
Now, here's a Pokémon change.
Well, I went for Thunder, so this is going to be interesting.
Oh, it's Magikarp.
Never mind. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What are Magikarp's moves in this game?
How will this swap affect the outcome? There it goes. Whoa, looks like a bad Pokémon.
They surely must be Tackle and Splash.
Down. That didn't take much.
Which means, why did he think that that switch into out of Machop was a good idea?
Here's a Pokémon change. This is a fight between two different types of Pokémon. What now? A savage hit!
Okay, let's see what you got, buddy.
Lead! Its defense is down.
Oh no, whatever will I
Fireworks
do?
are flying in this battle.
I don't think he can hit me. Trying to work out if Nightshade works.
Nightshade. Boom! Oh! Is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokémon.
Okay, gonna be a Water type or Spearow?
Oh, it's Horsey!
Okay then.
The remaining Pokémon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
That it has. Because of a 120 base power move that has a 75% chance of hitting.
That's a miss. What's that? A decent hit. What a furious battle. How's that? Smack the weak spot. Wow! Taken down with one hit. And there goes the
Attaboy, Ghastly. Attaboy. You did good, kid. You did good. Four down, four to go. Okay, then. A lot of variation here. I think I start off with... I mean, Ghastly's good, but if he throws out Abra, I might be in, you know, screwed. If I throw out Voltorb, what happens then? I think we go with Ghastly, starting off. As long as he doesn't throw out Abra, we should be okay. Maybe Cubone as well. thinking what we can use to defeat the rest of them. Horsey probably needs to be in this one for the use of Cubone and Growlithe. And then... Voltorb?
We're in the last half of the tournament. Things will get white hot. Begin round 5.
Now I'm trying to remember if you have Psychic or not.
They strike fighting poses.
He's quicker? That is very interesting.
Here's the first move. Block the weak.
My turn.
Here it comes. Thunder.
Of course it
Miss
does.
the target.
Okay.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Do I go for the Mega Drain? I don't know. See how much it does.
Now,
It's gonna go for Bubble Beam again.
what now? A decent hit.
Yes, I did notice the Poliwag was shiny. I just thought
There's the attack.
there seems to be a discoloration between a lot of the guys. So
Neither one is conceding an inch.
go for the Mega Drain apparently.
Battle poses.
You freeze me now. I'm never gonna forgive you.
And the weak spot. Wow, Mega Drain. Super effective. Oh, is it down and out? The next Pokemon is being pressed.
Game off you got.
Oh, it's Rolla.
Getting Growlithe coming out. That's fine.
This
We know he's
is
gonna-
a fight between two
If they've got the
different
same
types
moves that
of
we do,
Pokemon.
I'm gonna go into Horsey.
Combatants face each other. Here's a Pokemon change. Oh, it's Horsey.
Don't know what's going on with Growlithe's tongue though.
Found underground. Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
I think Growlithe is quicker than Horsey, so I'm gonna go for a Bubble Beam.
They strike fighting poses.
No, of course not.
Bumblebee. Oops, that's a miss. What's this? Good hit. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Well, at least I get to use Bubble Beam this turn.
How's that? Ground zero.
I'll take a crit as well.
Wow, taken down with one hit. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
That there is, Bucko. That there is.
Oh, it's Meowth.
See, now that
The
Meowth's looking
remaining
pretty
Pokemon
sickly.
count is 3-1.
Okay,
The battle has become one-sided.
go back into Ghastly.
Now, the Pokemon returns to its Pokemon.
Well, if Blaine obviously is usually a fire type, but if they're switching up the types, could be anything with Blaine. Ha!
What now? A decent hit.
Did not expect Thunderbolt.
How will this swap affect the outcome?
Let's try this.
They go into battle poses.
He's gonna go for a Thunderbolt, we know this.
Right, Thunderbolt. There,
It does around 10.
What's next? And the weak spot. What a furious battle.
God, Ghastly is just good.
Combatants face each other. What'll it do? Yeah, it's a hit.
Oh yeah? Well, what are you gonna do, huh?
What's this? Neither one is conceding an inch.
Psychic, huh? Interesting for Blaine. You'd think he'd be like, you know, because he was a part of the thing that was with Mewtwo. You'd think he'd be like Steel, or maybe something like Poison, or anything to do with science. Electricity, because technology. Maybe that'll be. I'm just thinking of when I think of Blaine. Okay. Interesting choice of dudes here. Anyway, I should have had a look at Farfetch'd, see what Farfetch'd has. I think I'm gonna go for Voltorb. Starting. Then Cubone. Or maybe Horsey. Voltorb takes out Squirtle, takes out Zubat, takes out Farfetch. Leaves 3 of them in. Where Cubone takes out the other 2. Go with... Just thinking. Cubone and then Horsey, we thinking? This could go horribly wrong.
The field is thinning out. We're into round 6.
Well, gotta go for it, haven't I? Come on, bring down the thunder, Voltorb. Attaboy. One thing I do like about what they did with... They did it with Farfetch and Cubone, where they have their own little items that boost their own stats. Again, it's just another way of making, like, weaker Pokemon more usable, which I appreciate. I'm gonna go for Cubone.
Here's a Pokémon chain. Oh, it's Cubone.
Sonic Boom.
What now? A decent hit.
Damn, it hits me with a really bad Sonic game.
Will this Pokémon swap change the flow of battle?
Well, we're gonna see, depending on who this club hits.
What's next? Good hit.
I think I've said it before. I used to have a Cubone that used to be able to walk. I used to have like a switch that it was a switch and a wire that you could use, and depending on, it had 2 buttons, and which way you could depending on which button you pressed, it would either walk forward or walk backward. And it had like little little arm movements. It was so cute because it's a Cubo.
There it goes. Smack the weak spot. Oh, is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokémon. Oh, it's Charmander.
Okay, and Charmander ends up being last.
The remaining Pokémon
Well,
is 3
to protect my own thing, I gotta and get my extra continue. Gotta go into Horsey, haven't I? I read them like a book, to be fair, quite well.
Pokémon returns to its Pokéball. Oh, it's Horsey. this? The attack wasn't effective. How will the swapped Pokemon fight?
Okay. And gotta go for the bubble beam.
They go into battle poses. What'll it do? It didn't do much damage. Bumblebee! It made it down. Neither one.
And that
is
should
receiving an
finish
inch.
him off, hopefully.
How's that? Super effective. Oh, it's down. And there goes
Beautiful.
the battle.
Just a few more to go. I think once we've done these last 2 battles, we'll probably end it for today. Just because, like I said, I have to go somewhere at 2:30. So, let's try and make these last 2 battles worth the while, huh? Have you heard that? That was the... For some reason, with Windows, I don't know why, because I set it every time, and it never listens, is it keeps resetting system sounds. I always put it at like 10%, so it doesn't... I don't know if you heard it, but it blasts in my earphones at 100. So I just like a little notification to tell me when like the stream might have died accidentally, or something else happens. But yeah, that just blasted in my ears, and ow, that hurt. I swear, if I'm gonna go deaf, I'm gonna blame Windows for resetting resetting sounds on itself. Okay, in 3 normal types, a electricity, Kabuto, and Vulpix. Right. So, see, I don't know if the sound comes through first or when the stream dies. It could be a continuous thing what happens. But it happens at the same time. But rest assured that when you get a blank screen, I get a massive noise just blasted into my earphones that scares the living crap out of me. Like a thing saying, you know, get better internet, idiot. And then, yeah. It's like getting woken up. Okay, I think we go with Ghastly here. I think we'll go with Cubone here. And just let's make sure I actually picked Ghastly. Go with Cubone here. And then 3rd one will be Kabutops. So the only thing I can think of with Kabutops is Bulbasaur. I don't use Bulbasaur enough. My little pride and joy. If I could have any... He's not my favorite. I've always said it's Golurk, but if I had to have a Pokemon in real life, it might be Bulbasaur, just because, you know, it's contained, it's small, it's like having a dog. Okay, well, obvious thing here is to go into the Cubone, expecting the thunder.
Oh, an abrupt Pokemon change. Oh, it's Cubone.
Yes, feel. Be a nice one. Just a ball. You can't use that, right? Yeah. Get good, scrub. Please do not have Surf. Like that Raichu did. Oh, you scum. You utter scum. You dare use Double Team and screw me out of a victory. I have played fair, apart from that one time where he cheated and used Flash. So, and used Psychokinesis, so I was using Flash as well. Can you only use Double Team, I wonder?
Oh, the attack missed. The crowd's excitement is building over this
Come on.
battle.
I think he can only use Double Team.
It still won't attack.
True, it might have quick attack, but I don't know if it's the same thing. Doesn't matter anyway now. I knew all I needed was one hit anyway, so I was like, I'll just let this play out.
Pokémon be? Oh, it's Clefairy.
Well, he could have Vulpix, could have Kabuto. So let's hope that she went for a normal attack.
Combatants face each other. Here's a Pokémon chain.
Here comes the boy. Hit him with a major body slam.
What now?
And passes right through me.
Will this Pokémon swap change the flow of battle? They strike fighting poses.
Come on.
What's next?
Show me the thunder. Attaboy, Ghastly. Attaboy.
It made itself more evasive.
Oh, what fight you on now? Is it a rival fight? Well. Wait, does Nightshade have accuracy? I can't remember. Is it one of those weird moves that has no accuracy, so minimize doesn't matter? Okay.
It's concentrating on its state. Fireworks are flying in this battle.
No, I don't read manga that often. Well, at all. I'm got too many standard books to read to get into manga.
Now. Wow, Mega Strength! Oh, the attack missed! It's still improving its state. The intense battle continues.
Okay then. That's fair. No. Thank you for not telling me. I appreciate no spoilers.
There it goes.
Come on. I need one. There we go. Attaboy, Ghastly.
Oh, is it down and out? There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokémon.
That there is. That there is.
Oh, it's Eevee. The remaining Pokemon
Eevee
count
looks
is 3
weird.
to 1. The
Eevee looks
battle
like
has become
a little bit
one-sided.
soulless if you don't mind me saying.
The combatants face each other. What's this?
Don't use double team.
A decent hit. Lightning, stand
Yeah, you
attack.
can use that because it's a ground move. Yeah, levitate's not a thing in this game.
What a furious
I forget. Okay, well, if you're gonna play that way, let's just go with the standard Nightshade.
battle. The commands are issued. What now? Good hit.
Yeah, you see, look at Eevee's face there. It just looks soulless. There's no emotion there.
What's that? Yes, it's
Lifeless. It
working.
looks like someone's controlling it.
The heated battle rages on.
Scares me.
What'll it do? There, it's a hit. Oh, it's down. And there goes the battle.
You know what? If I just paid attention for that one extra battle, we'd have had all the extra continues. I've been annoyed at myself now. That Faulkner? That looks like Faulkner. Before Faulkner was a thing. Okay, and what's he got? 2 poison types, dragon, ground. Okay. So interestingly enough, Bulbasaur might be the right choice here. Or maybe I'm back up actually. Maybe I go with Voltorb starting off. Bulbasaur on backup. And something like Ghastly as the third one. Maybe Cubone. Just trying to think of a way I can... I'm planning this out in my head. Bulbasaur I think is going to go first. As long as Dratini doesn't come out, I think I've got a good chance. I think Cubone has to go in. And... I think Ghastly.
This is it, the final battle! Who will bask in the glory of the championship?
Yeah, that's what I wasn't hoping for. Okay, well... Thing is, what's he going to go for? He's not going to go for a poison move. He might go for Toxic, but I'd be surprised. Could go for Double Kick, something like that. I don't think what moves they have.
Oh, it's Cubone!
Nah, on attack. Should have gone with Ghastly. I had thought about that. I had thought about that in the back of my head, but I was like, it's probably not got on attack. It's probably got something like Peck or Fury attack or something a bit different. Didn't have any flying types, did he? Now I get a free hit.
What now? There, it's a hit. Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle? Combatants face each other. The Pokemon returns to its Pokeball.
That can happen. Browser's dying on you. It all depends on what.
Oh, it's Ghastly.
Mine does it sometimes when I'm doing too much. Ice Beam. That's an issue. No freeze though.
How will this swap affect the outcome?
I have to think right now. Do I play the long game? Go for some confusions? Or do I go for the Nightshade? Go for the Confuse Ray. I'm faster, right? Yeah.
Flash out Confuse Ray. It's confused.
I knew the Dratini was coming. It's got Dragon Rage. Sod off.
A savage hit.
That's busted because we're all level 25s.
One-sided. The commands are issued. What's next? Yeah, it's a hit.
Can I get a move where you hit through confusion? Thank you. I think all the times I've used Confuse Ray, it's actually not popped off. Get him out of here. Nightshade's ass. I didn't know. Okay, he's playing unfair. My Dratini didn't have Dragon Rage. Did he not? I don't believe he did. Sorry, I don't know why that made me laugh.
What will the next Pokemon be? Here's a Pokemon change.
Okay, going for the Nido.
Pokemon count is 3-2. This battle is still up in the air. Here's a Pokemon change.
Never know when Ghastly might be useful just because it's quick. Your Dragon Rage and Dratini's out of it, so you can suck it.
What now?
Poison, pass.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow of battle?
I'm hoping so. Yep, there's the double kick I was expecting.
this battle.
I just need one bone club. Come on.
They strike fighting poses.
Wait, is Horn Drill the one-hit KO move?
Oh, the attack missed.
Or is that Drill Run? I always forget which one's which.
Super effective. Neither one is
Okay, and he's in ghastly range, so it's okay if he pivots.
Ah! That was brutal. Oh, it's down.
All right. Okay.
The next Pokemon is being pressed. Now.
Horn Drill is the one-hit KO move.
Ow, this
Therefore, I'm
one's
going to do
ready to
this and get
drop.
rid of you and take back my
We're
advantage.
evenly matched at 2 Pokemon aside. Neither Pokemon is backing down. Savage attack. There, it's a hit. Oh, is it down and out? There's only one Pokemon left in
You
the
could have
race.
the other Need Arena.
Oh, it's a Nidoran female.
Yeah, I thought that might be an issue.
The remaining Pokemon
Okay,
are
right.
2-1. The 10th battle continues.
Do I go for the Thunder to try and game? Do I go for the set damage? Because he's going to go for... Because I only have grass moves and cut. Or do I go for the Confuse Ray and go for the Luck?
They're
I think we
staring
just chip
each other
away.
down.
He's going to kill us anyway.
What's next?
May as well just take the damage.
A decent hit.
Get the advantage while we have one.
It's biding its time.
Oh, it's biding.
What a furious
Interesting. We might have a way out of this.
battle. They go into battle poses. What now? It's confused. It's still biding its time.
Yep, it's biding its energy.
The
It's storing
intense
up.
Battle continues.
Now I'm going to deliberately misplay and go for the Confuse Ray again.
Face each other. What's this? The move failed to click. It's still biding its time.
Okay.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
I can't tell if it's... Does Bide work differently in this game than it does in other games? Okay, Bide no longer ignores accuracy checks and type immunity, ergo it will not hit semi-vulnerable Pokemon. It cannot hit semi-invulnerable Pokemon or ghost types. Because it ignores accuracy checks now will miss as a result of that. All damage stacking effects. Bide allows me move selection. Okay.
The trainer hasn't issued an order.
I don't know. I'm just looking at because I'm looking at what it says on about this site about the changes from Gen 1 to Stadium.
Good hit. It's done enough biting. That's a good hit.
See, now I thought it bided for 2 turns then.
Down.
I'm used to Bide being a
Both
free
are down
turner.
to their last Pokemon. We're down to the last Pokemon.
It's okay, Bulbasaur, you've got
There's
this,
just
buddy.
one Pokemon aside now. The battle is coming right down to the wire.
Go for straight damage, Bucko. Heh, it's got the nice number as its health.
Yeah, it's a hit.
You've got this, buddy.
Whoa! It attacked itself. The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle.
The unlikely hero.
Cut it down aside. Boom! Oh! It's
Get out of here.
down. Congratulations! The champion has been decided!
With my boy. My Bulby boy. I mean, can we just say it had what, a one-hit KO move that hit, and it had Dragon Rage? So I'll take that. I'm taking this win. Oh, we're going through like the Hall of Fame sort of little ceremony here. We all have their part to play, but we all know who the real MVP is. And it ain't Vulpix. I'll be taking my trophy. My petite little cup. And I think that's where we're going to end it today. So, to be fair, it's a nice little touch of Stadium. What I'll do, because I'm taking a week off now, just to catch up, just for YouTube and Rumble can catch up on content, is I'll have a look at what we can do in Stadium, as well as you know, have a look at other stuff we can do. I enjoy this. This is fun. I enjoy like having been restricted and having, you know, have to think about my battles. It's quite nice, quite different to something like Nuzlocke where you plan ahead. In this game, you don't plan really. You plan. You go, okay, and what Pokemon can I use and how can I get out of it? But yeah, it's interesting. It's been fun. It's just a nice, different way to think about Pokemon for a change. But for now, I want to thank you guys for watching. For people on Twitch, all these get archived to YouTube. There should be a link down below from where you're watching this stream, as Rumble as well, I should say. For people on who are watching this on YouTube and Rumble, you can stream. All this will stream live from Twitch. If you ever want to interact, watch live, you can do. Should be a link in the description of every video that I do to the Twitch channel, as well as any other platform you wish to watch me on. I'd like to thank you guys for watching one final time, and bye-bye.